Alright? Call Halam, Yahweh Ba'Shinau Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to all sincere Akians on the four corners of the earth pushing this truth. Alright? With the Hebrew Israelites, we come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America according to the Bible. Alright? Which our people really don't want to hear the things that we saying because we going against this whole society, man. Alright? Like the scripture says, we live in this world, but we're not of this world, man. You know? But our people want to be of this world. And you got prophecies, man. Like, yo, the prophecies is rolling right now. I had a brother send me he sent me an article earlier, and it was from Russia Today. And they was talking about China trying to basically collapse the American economy, man. You know, because the only thing that's backing this American economy right now is the oil and all that. That's why it's known as the petrodollar. All right. So China's trying to make the petrol yen, which China's been doing in the past couple years, is stocking up on gold. Matter of fact, you got China, they make their own gold now, man. You know? So gold and silver is the main thing that backs your money. Because you had back in the like the early, I want to say the 20s and all that, or probably before that, everything was backed by gold and silver, man. Especially with this American dollar, was backed by gold and silver. So if you had a $20 bill, you can go into a bank. Like you got the Bank of America across the street. You'll be able to go to the Bank of America, put $20 on the counter, and be like, yo, I want my $20 in gold, man. All right? But you can't do that right now. Because the money right now, we used to tell you that it was a tendency, it's not tendency, but a currency backed by gold and silver, backed by silver and gold, you know. But now they tell you it's just for a legal note. But people don't even see what.
It don't make no sense.
God, yo, people don't even understand what's going on right in front of their face, man.
Right.
You know, this money that you spending is like monopoly money, man. You know.
Right.
And the brother from London, he sent me the link on. I really ain't get a chance to check it out, so I don't want to really go too much into it. But it's talk about right now your phones have 4G speed. You know, so they talking about the 5G speed. So what's that? They're gonna put it right inside of your body, man.
And I was watching this. Little clip on YouTube about how they trying to further technology and whatnot. All of that stuff is going to be regulated. If you watch TV nowadays, commercials come out. What they got? They got security systems going through this one little boom box, like a Google boom box or something like that. All you gotta do is say something. Well, you already got the OK Google on your phone. You already got the Siri talking back to you. Right. All that is going to be. You're going to be a malfunctioning piece of technology yourself. Backed up by a dollar that's not even backed up by real silver and gold.
That's right.
A counterfeit to yourself.
That's right.
But y'all keep thinking these people was for y'all. Y'all going to end up being iRobot yourselves.
That's right. Matter of fact, that's why they did that movie too, man.
Con.
Cause you got what's that? That whole, matter of fact, grab Job chapter 14 and 5. But yeah, man, like that whole movie iRobot, you really got those things happening right now, man. So everything that they put out in these movies and all that, you know, everything that they put out in these movies, like they really try to play it out, man. And they tell you that through the movies. But people, y'all think everything is a game, it's a joke, it's entertainment, man. You know? And Esau's got so crafty, which one of his devices is the video games, which your children love. You know? And now now the whole vibration, now you got that whole World War II vibration. They got Call of Duty World War II. Alright? Which the scriptures tell you the first one was coming, the second one was past, but the third one coming quick. And which woe? Woe means destruction, man.
Right. Which one?
Got that 14 and yes, 5. Job, 14 and 5. But yeah, so like what the brother was saying earlier, man, they think they're doing all these things, but their bounds have been set to which they can't pass, man. You know?
Only did quick.
Nah, Job.
Oh, Job. I thought you said Job. From the book of Job, chapter 13, Salakia, chapter 14, in verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
Wow.
From the book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 5. Seeing his days are determined,
That's right.
the number of his months are with thee.
That's right. So that's Yahweh Bashim Awashai, man. He appointed a certain time for Esau to rule, man. Alright? He appointed a certain time for Esau to rule, for their boundaries to be set, how far they're gonna be able to go,
That's
what they're
right.
gonna be able to get away with, you know? But right now the Most High got in their head that they think that they're gonna get away with everything that they do, man. That's why you got these Edomites now, they're making sex robots, man. You know? Why? Because they don't want you to procreate. Especially you Israelites, man. And the whole thing, that goes back to the whole, yeah, done. And also the Georgia Guidestones, you know? Which they want the population under 500 million. 500 million, man. So they gonna give you all types of sex work. Because first of all, Esau's a natural born freak anyway, man. You know? And it's funny because, you know, we living in a time of destruction, man. You know, which the apostles deemed this year, which we at the end of this year, man, was death, destruction, and diligence, man. The triple D. And guess what? We live in America where they call it big-breasted brother. So you got the triple D, man. You know? Like, you know, you got a woman that looks beautiful. She got some big-ass titties. You like, God damn, she got a triple D, bro. But they got the double D. But this one got a triple D, man. But these D's stands for death, destruction, and diligence, man. Because we got to be diligent in this household that we living in, man.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
That's right. He appointed his bounds that he cannot pass, man. So Esau, they doing all these things, man. You know? They got the concentration camp set up. Alright? They got all those things set up, man. You know? They got their satellite system set up. You know, they got the whole blue beam project in order. You know? So they think that, you know what, we got these things done, we got this done, okay? So we basically, you know, they running everything now, so they think they're going to continue to keep running things, man. But that's not the case. Let's look what the Lord says. Go ahead, huh?
Verse 6. Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as in hireling his day. As in hireling his day.
That's right.
Turn from him, that he may rest, till he shall accomplish, as an hireling, his day.
That's right. So you're supposed to turn away from Esau, man. Don't have no dealings with Esau. So he has accomplished as a hireling to his day. So a hireling, that's like when you go get hired for a job, man. You know? Yahweh Bashim Shah hired Esau to do his bid, man. And that's to cause mayhem and destruction across the globe. To deceive everybody. And that's his job. That's what he was hired to do. That's what he was made to do, man. All right? So that's what the Lord, but the Lord, that's just like when you apply for a job and everything, you know, you don't know what day you're going to get fired, man. But it's already appointed, man. You know? So the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, knows when he's going to fire Esau. That's been set up from the beginning of time, man. But they think that they're going to keep continuing on. Like, yo, man, matter of fact, the scriptures tell you that they think that they're going to keep, they name the lands after themselves. They think that they're going to keep passing it on generation to generation. You know? And the only reason why you got this street right here named Cecil B. Moore, you know, which it was Columbus Boulevard, you know, which they named that after who? Christopher Columbus. Or Cristobal Colon, man. So they named that road after themselves, man. Esau.
Right.
Which Cristobal Colon, he was a goddamn a Spaniard, man. You know?
Right.
A piece of shit, though. But they name all these lands after themselves, man.
You don't know that by now.
Okay. But and they named it Cecil B to throw you niggas a bone, man. They was like, you know what? We gonna name this block Cecil B. Moore. Why? Because it was a whole riot. And we want to keep the niggas calm, man. So they don't tear up shit. Because that's all niggas do, man. They tear up shit in their own community. Let you try to go out there to the Northeast doing that shit when something happens. And see how fast they shut you down, man.
Right. We're downtown somewhere.
Yeah, cut, yeah.
Go downtown
Let
and
you
do
go down
something.
Market Street.
I want to see how far it's going to go.
Cut,
How peaceful it's going to be.
cut. Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Job, chapter 14, in verse 7. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Verse 8.
No, be there on the track.
In the book of Job, chapter 14, and verse 7. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that a tender branch thereof will not cease. You want me to start at 6 again?
Yeah, cut.
From the book of Job, chapter 14, and verse 6. Turn from him, that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease.
That's right. So that tender branch is us, man. All right? That tender branch is talking about you Israelites, man. It's never going to cease, man.
Right.
You know? Yeah, well, we've been cut down, but like right now, like when we come back, when we come into power, we going to rule forever and ever, man. You know? Grab Psalms 49:11. You know, 'cause like we were saying, their land, Salakia, not their land, their moves has basically been determined, man. They only got but so far they can go. All right, but this the way Esau thinks, man. You know, that's why, like we were saying earlier, you know, they name the lands after themselves. They think they're going to pass it on to their children's children, you know? And they got our people thinking the same thing, man. Our people really believe that this place is never going down. And you see the prophecies being manifested every single day, man.
From the book of Psalms. No. From the book of Psalms, chapter 9, chapter 49, and verse 9. That he should still live forever and not see corruption.
That's right. So that's right there. It's talking about Esau, man. All right. They think that they're going to live forever, and their system is going to go on forever and ever.
That's a camel to the tree, the branch of the sea.
God,
They
yeah.
said the branch was us, and they said, man, I think you're talking about
You want to start up? Start.
Oh, that was the thing. But look,
Matter of fact, start at verse 1. Let's
Sure,
run it
all right,
down,
I kept going
man.
up like it
But
was
no,
a
but
thing,
yeah,
like-
come, but yeah. So they think that their system is going to last forever and not see corruption. All right, but that's how beautiful the scriptures are, because you starting to see it right now, man.
That's right.
You know, you seeing their end, which it tells you in the scriptures that we going to see their end, man. You know, it's been so long. Like, you know, I ain't gonna say how old I am. But I've been around long enough to see this man's wickedness, man. And to know, like, damn, something ain't been right with this whole setup, man. Like, you know, when you go to school, you grow up in Esau schools and everything, they teach you, yo, man, everybody created equal. Once you graduate high school, you go to college and everything, you got the same opportunity as the so-called white man. Which that's a bunch of lies, man.
it's
You
affirmative
know?
action.
That's a bunch of lies. And then, like, my mother used to tell me, coming up, she like, yo, as a black man, you gotta work twice as hard than a so-called white man. And I'm like, damn, why is that? Like, why is that? Why is that the case? You know, if every man was created equal in this system, that's how you know that man is a devil, man. Go ahead, man.
From the book of Psalms, chapter 49, in verse 1.
Done.
Hear this, all ye people. Give ear, all ye inhabitants of the world.
That's right. So that's talking about all. You don't even gotta explain that. But that's talking about everybody in the world. Hear this, man. And what you hearing these scriptures, man. Go ahead, Art.
Both low and high,
That's right.
rich and poor,
Damn, rich and poor. Go ahead.
together. My mouth shall speak of wisdom.
Damn, that's right. His mouth shall speak of wisdom, man. So that's what we out here doing. We giving our people wisdom. Which is like, you figure you go to these colleges and all that, you spend what, 40, 50,000, however much you spend, and you don't even got wisdom and understanding of who you really are, man. You know? You spend all this money for what? For no reason. It's all vain, man. When we out here, you look at us like, yo, who is these niggas out here dressed in these crazy costumes, reading the scriptures, man? But we sit here telling you, according to the Bible and through the scriptures, the things that are happening. And the only reason why we're able to do that, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua deigned for us to do that, man. You know?
That's right.
And we not watering this thing down, man. We giving it to you raw, uncut, with no chasers, man. Just like if you was in the bar and all that, you know, you be like, yo, people coming, man, I want mine straight. I had a hard day at work, you know?
And that's funny, guy. If I can say, it's funny because you go to a bar to get drunk.
God, exactly. Dang,
You go to school and get no wisdom.
that's right.
What's the
You
sense in
no,
that?
You get drunk.
You get drunk in school, like
Yeah.
it make you feel good.
Yo, that's a spiritual
Like
law.
Pastor Pork Chop,
That-
just to make you feel good.
Good.
My mouth shall speak of wisdom, and the meditation of my heart shall be of understanding.
That's right. Go ahead.
I will incline mine ear to a parable.
That's right.
I will open my dark saying upon the heart.
That's right. So he gonna open his dark sands upon the heart. That's your mind, man. But he's not. Esau can't break this Bible down, man. No matter how much that our people talk about, yo, the Bible's a white man's book, man. The so-called white man wrote this book. You know, exactly. That's right. So a parable and all that, like the brother just pointed out, that's a riddle, man. That's a deep saying. That's why they asked, the disciples asked Yahweh Shah, there's like, why speak to them in parables, man? He said, because it wasn't for them to get the dark sayings of the scriptures, man. The same way right now in this day and time, it's not meant for everybody to get the dark sayings of this Bible right now. Even though we come out here and we break it down plain and simple and pure to the T, you know, our people still don't get it, man. We sit here and tell you that Esau, the so-called white man, is the devil, man. Why? Because the word devil, then we tell you what the word devil means, man. It means deceiver, you know? And who deceived the whole planet, man? Esau. And they still continue to do so. Good, huh?
Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil?
That's right.
When the iniquities of my heels shall compass me about.
That's right. Compass him about. So that means come upon you, man. Be on your, it says your hills. They on his hills, man. Your iniquities, what's your iniquities? Your iniquities is sins, man. You know? Go ahead, huh?
They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
Damn, yo, read that part one more time.
The book of Psalms chapter 49 and verse 6.
Right.
They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
That's right. So who do that, man?
Esau.
Okay, it definitely ain't Jake. Well, matter of fact, you do have some Jake that you know, they done sold out, so they want to be like Esau, so they doing, but it comes from Esau, man. They boast in their wealth, man. You know? But it tells you in the scriptures, riches profited nothing, man. Yo, riches profited nothing. So that money that they got and all that, they ain't gonna see them, man. You know? Them Rothschilds and all that, they know that, man. But that's why they scrambling and running around, because they boasting like we got all this money. Yo, I can sit there and go buy a whole nother country, man. You know? That's the type of money that these international bankers had, man. Because who do you think America was sold to back in the I believe it was the 40s? Or the early, or the 2800s? I mean 1920, 20 something. But I believe it was in the 1940s, man. In that decade, all right? When America was sold to the international bankers, man. To billion-dollar families for $1 million, man. You know? So that's boasting in their riches. Because Esau, I mean, these people, these elite can wake up and be like, you know what, man? Fuck it. I'm going to go buy a country today, man. You know? I know the leader of this country is going to sell out for filthy lucre sake for money. So they can do that. So America been sold the citizens out, but our people, and not even our people, just this whole society as a whole, is walking around blind, man. You know? Trusting in the society, trusting in the system of the so-called white man, which is falling down, man. Like it tells you in Revelation, man. Babylon is falling, man. And right now, Babylon is falling. Because what America is full of confusion. That's what the word Babylon means. Confusion, man. Go ahead, Al.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to God a ransom for him.
Damn, yo, read that.
You want me to start the six again and put it all together?
Yo, that's decent right there, man. Hey, yo, that's heat too, man.
None of them can by any means redeem his brother,
That's right. So none of them can say they brother.
nor give to God a ransom for him.
That's right. So they can't give their money to the Most High, to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua ransom, man. So what did they do, man? They kidnapped us basically, man. They kidnapped the Israelites, and it's like they holding us for a ransom, like, yo, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you got to pay us. Or they could be like, yo, we could give you this money for your children, man. You know? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua ain't going for that. You know? But that's the matter of fact, and that one saying, everybody has a price and all that. That comes from Esau, right? Everybody has a price. Yo, they really believe that to the point they think Yahweh Shah got a price where they can pay him money, man, for us, man. They out their damn mind, man. You know? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua made the earth for Israel's sake, man. You know?
For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceases forever.
That's right. That's self-explanatory, man. The redemption of our soul are precious, man. You know? Go ahead.
That he should still live forever and not see corruption.
That's right.
For he seeth, Salakia, for he seeth that wise men die.
Go ahead.
Likewise, the fool and the brutish person perish.
That's right. The fool and the brutish person. It's talking about Esau, man. And 2/3 of our people, man. You know? Go ahead.
And leave their wealth to others.
That's right. So what Esau do, man? They leave their wealth to others, man. You know? They leave their wealth to others. And that's their folks, man. That's why you got these Edomites coming up, and they ain't have to do a damn thing, man. They just grow up and they got a whole business, man.
Generations up.
Yeah, it can. You know, matter of fact, look at you could think of a company like look at
Trump.
exactly.
He got people beverages and he does
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if if this society wasn't continuing going and go on, and his little ugly ass children, you know, he would pass everything down to them, man. And they ain't even have to do nothing. And Trump money's come from his parents' money. You know? He ain't wake up and earn all that, man. It was given to him.
Their inward thought
There you go.
is that their houses shall continue forever.
That's right. So their houses, and what's their houses? That's where they come from. So that's talking about the house of Esau, man. And even Moab. That's why they right now, they like, yo, man, we gonna be the next superpower and we gonna take over. You know?
Right.
With Moab, they just another heathen, man.
Yeah, this is another Esau.
No, okay. And they thinking like Esau, because these heathens are getting real bold. And they think like, yo, if Esau could do it, we could do it. You know? But they don't know that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua allowed those things to happen, man. You know? But they think that like their houses are going to continue forever, man. The only house, Salaki, that's going to continue forever to rule right here on this earth, man, is the house of Israel, man. You know? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua ordained that, man.
House without end.
That's right, man. That's right, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And their dwelling places to all generations.
That's right. So they're dwelling places. Let's talk about where we at right now. Let's talk about America. They think America's going to last forever. Like I was watching the news earlier today, man. And yo, with all the things that's going on in the earth right now, man, the newscaster was like, yo, they talking about how to save money if from the New Year. Talking about, yo, you know what? You put aside $10 a week for the next 30 years, and they calculated that out. And I'm like, God damn, they really think it's gonna last that long?
I don't know nobody who could hold that
Yeah,
long.
good. $10 a week aside for the next 30 years. So that's how you know they think that this thing is gonna go on forever.
Right.
The same way they thought Rome was gonna continue forever, man. They thought Rome was never gonna stop, man.
Right.
You know? But what happened in Rome? That shit got destroyed, man. The same way with Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You know?